Well, on my way, I've extended the tiny canal so that it makes it this far. I'll see what I do. I've been very little by little, poco a poco with this project. Digging a little, watching, learning, digging a little more, watching, learning. So now it's here. We'll see what we do after I watch how it behaves. Another thing the rain in the forecast affects is shearing the boys. The women are all sheared. However, the boys are not. And one reason we haven't is because there's rain in the forecast. And you can't, or it's advised strongly not to shear when they're wet. So today would be a perfect day to shear them, except I have work, Lena has work, and we have no help. So they're still fluffy. It might be 10 days before we cut them. We'll see. I'm glad you're down here, Ormond. There's some grass to eat down there. Down here, sorry. Down here. Up there, you've cleared it. If you were ever to come into Carmen's pasture, you would find there's lots of grass to eat, but for some reason, you all avoid it. I don't know why. I'm tempted to lock you in there. I am. It's true. Let's go take a look. I cut and move some things. Not a lot, just like an hour one day and an hour another day, or less. Really, I've just made piles. I've cut things and made piles. That's what I do. I don't quite know what to do with it. I'd love to burn it, but that's not, that can't happen till probably next winter. So here's a pile of escobas or brooms. Next to it on the left, another pile of escobas and brooms, or brooms, not and brooms. Little piles of brooms or escobas. There's some things I should have cut that I didn't, so I'm going to bring the chainsaw back and have at it again. It was productive. So it's clearing up. I just don't know what to do. And I haven't published the video yet, but we have a new pasture, which is where I've been throwing the brooms. And I wondered, oh, whose pasture is this? Well, now it's loaned to us, rented again for free. So all this work I moved to here is on me again. So I have to find another place to put them, because this pasture will be recovered too. And then I have to figure out a way to get them in here. It's not bad. It has some nice grass here and there, but lots of trees, lots of non-edible things for the alpacas. There'll be a video about it soon. I have to edit it. It's a bit long. So in any case, there, and then I started slashing away here. Not slashed. Another pile coming up. So the idea is to clear this little by little and encourage them to graze in here and take this grass down a bit so everything starts to grow fuller and happier and healthier. And then we'll see which trees go. That's the last thing I want to cut are trees, where I want to see how everything looks without rose bushes and escobas. Then the last thing will be the trees. And anything large, even though I have permission in this pasture to cut it, I'll likely leave it. Another idea I have is to just make one giant pile, wait until next winter, and get a permit to burn it. That's one possibility, and just leave it sit here in a giant pile for, 8 months. That's one possibility. Don't know if I'm that patient though. We'll see. Well, here's the definition of little by little. Alpacas are cautious animals. So they followed me in here after I was working, ate a few leaves, and found the shade. How am I going to get out? I'm glad you're down here. It's a step. Pacha got up. I tried to go over. I went over this short wall, but of course he moved. I hope they stay here. That's why I'm not just bursting through. I would like for them to get used to being down here. But if they behave like the ladies, they prefer the higher elevations so they can look and watch and oversee. Being down here, I believe, makes them feel vulnerable for now. That's our opinion. Ormond, you're getting close. You're trapped, I know. All right. Until later.